going to see a little sidebar. That's the D&D Beyond sidebar thing. They just came out with it. I slapped it on my Twitch. So, if you scroll on the side, you can see all the character stats and stuff like that. The heroes are in the city of Waterdeep. They realize that there's some kind of apparition in their manor that they own. They're setting up. Their business is going to be ready to start in 7 days. There's people working on the manor and fixing it up. So, what do you want to do for a week, if anything?
I will say, ever since the day with the bar brawl and the yawning portal that went bad, and the ghost and Polly, the orphan, you guys probably haven't seen Kurayami much. Mm-hmm. Probably been in her room and not come out.
You went in your room and you're not coming out?
Slim's probably... is there any more news about these mysterious killings of elves and half-elves at the dock? Is that still going on?
There have been no reports of new slayings since your incident in the dock ward.
Told them they'd stop.
I think Solaris is just hanging around the house mostly, kind of being annoying and like sitting in areas where they want to work. After like the second morning that Yami doesn't come down and doesn't make breakfast, Solaris would probably climb up on the balcony of Yami's room and kind of tap at a window.
Word. Actually, you'd probably find Yami, depending on the time of day, you'd probably find Yami on the balcony, and she's, as you get close, you probably hear her sort of like sniffling. And yeah. And then you climb up?
Yep.
Okay. She's sort of like, oh, Solaris, hi.
Oh, hi. I didn't know I'd find you out. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Have you had any breakfast? I haven't had any breakfast.
No, I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh. We could go to the bakery.
Don't feel like it.
I could go to the bakery.
We can do that. No, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I just getting ready.
For what?
I don't know.
I'm gonna sit on the railing. Put my hands in my... Yami.
Yes.
You don't seem like yourself today.
No, I don't. I don't know. The other day reminded me why everyone ends up leaving. And I always just sort of end up alone.
I ended up alone too.
Yeah.
But then now I found you guys.
I mean, I found several people over the years. Groups that I've come into and out of. Played bit parts, But they always leave in the end. And I just sort of remain. I'm always too much for everyone to handle. Always a handful. Starting fights and...
I think that makes you interesting.
Thank you, dear. There are most people that probably wouldn't agree with you, but I do appreciate that.
Most people I find are pretty stupid.
That's true. They are.
And maybe it didn't work out with other people because it wasn't the right thing. Like, you're meant for something better, and they weren't ready for that, so they had to go.
No, I suppose. You make a good point, Solaris.
I mean, you always have to be ready for the next great thing. It's sad when you lose the other things, but if you just keep holding on to the stuff that didn't work out, you're not really going to be ready to grab onto the really good stuff that comes along.
That's true.
I mean, it's like when I heist something, I could take this little tiny thing that's worth like this much, but I could take that other really big thing that's worth like that much. Sometimes you got to get let go of that little thing, because that bigger thing, you're going to get a much bigger payout.
And I am one of the biggest things I know. I mean, like physically and metaphorically. So
I think they're some of your best qualities.
well, thank you, dear. Solaris
welcome.
Yami will sort of come up to Solaris and like put her hands on Solaris's hands and say, "Thank you. I really have been sort of stewing, other things like that, other oohing words for a while.
Mooing.
I'll
Wait, everybody,
Canoeing?
ready? The show is now first grade level. Ready? Pooing, right, everybody? Oh my god, I want a snack. I'm sorry. Go
got
ahead.
cooties.
Yeah,
So, you take as much time as you need, Yami, to feel, like you're back to feeling 100% Yami. And I'm going to go next door and I'm going to get some bread for, Slim, because I know he likes the bread. And I did steal some of his other bread he had in his barrel. And I'm going to get some crawlers or something. And then I'll come back and I'll drop them off for you.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay, because I'd cook for you, but I don't want to burn down the kitchen.
That's probably a good idea. They're almost done with renovations. We don't want to set them back.
So, all right, I'll be back.
How come the border on Solaris's character sheet is purple, but then Kurayami and Slim are red? What is that all about?
Because Jeanette knows how to fix up her character sheet to look awesome. Like the background of my character sheet is the city of Waterdeep.
Awesome.
I gotta have a little bit of style. Solaris has a little style.
Man.
To be fair, red for Kurayami makes sense. Yeah, but,
All right. Sorry, I'm playing with this thing. I'm very
Sean is enjoying the new toys.
very excited. Very, very excited about it. Very excited.
But yeah, Yami will probably just sort of sit on the balcony for Solaris to come back. And happily accept whatever she brings.
So I do. I bolt across to the... I think I might even jump from the balcony. And if the buildings are close enough, jump from like a building down to the street.
Not bad.
And not that my jumping from buildings has been very good in the past. Yeah, why not?
Parkour down?
Parkour.
All right, make a parkour check, a.k.a. an acrobatics check. Let's see if it's on your sheet.
What's my modifier, Sean?
I don't know. I got to scroll. All right, so I see your attack, your short bow, oh, that's right, you named your weapons. There's diplomacy and wisdom and wits. An unarmed strike, proficiencies in languages. It doesn't show all your, it just shows the weapons and equipment you're proficient in. So all I know is the base. Diplomacy, what's that, charisma? So +0. And then if you're trained in it, but I doubt you're trained in it. Is it +0? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've lost my brain. +3 dexterity and you're trained, so that's another what? +2?
Actually, no. I don't have. I'm not proficient in acrobatics.
Oh, so
what?
+3.
Yeah. So I rolled a 4, so my total is 7.
You're 7.
7.
You try to parkour, but instead you just fall.
That's pretty much fair.
So
Kurayami probably starts laughing. I'm sorry.
We could flavor it like you like jump off another building, but like when your foot hits the sill gives way, so you just fall.
Ow!
Quite a bit of thought, because I'm sorry, I'm way out of it today. All right, hold on. Let me roll your damage first. Okay. 1 damage, not bad.
Oof.
So the bakery next door, they're hanging out, cooking, and the window right next to them, they don't notice.
I fall past it. Ow! I stand up, dust myself up, look up at Kurayami. I'm all right. I go inside and buy my stuff.
Just real quick, ready? I'm gonna make it so short. Long time ago, I ran an Alkadim campaign, and the player would get upset because he would roll bad, and I would have him get disarmed or whatever. And he would be upset because his character didn't look, quote unquote, look stupid. I couldn't wrap my head around that. But now it's like, I think what I could have done in that time was do things like this, where you roll a 1 on your check or whatever, and you fail not because you slipped, but because of some reason beyond your character's control. I think that's a way for those people who want their character to be like Conan or someone who's very heroic and stuff like that doesn't happen to them. Like, they don't punch themselves in the face. They don't accidentally stab themselves. It's all on how you flavor it, you know? That's all.
Oh yeah.
So, little DM tip for the DMs out there. So there you go.
Hmm.
Yeah. And Trollsy4, you're asking if Dylan's wearing makeup or sleep deprived. He says both.
Maybe a little of both.
Dylan is like me. He does not sleep.
Yep. I wait.
He's like I used to have a neighbor, a little girl. One day she came up to me and she said, "My mom says you're a vampire." And I said, "Oh, well, that's sort of true. Because you stay up till 6 in the morning, so my light's on all night, and I'm like,
To be fair,
yes.
Yami's probably relatively sleep deprived, so I'm just getting into character.
Anyway, so you fell,
I did.
and Trollsy4 says they always end up looking dumb. It doesn't have to be that way, my friend. And it's in the hands of yourself and the DM. So you fall.
Yeah.
And where are you going?
I go to the bakery. I buy some bread. I buy some crawlers. And then I'm gonna put them in my bag, and then I'm gonna carefully limp on my ankle's a little sore from the fall.
Aww.
I kind of hobble back over and climb back up to the balcony to drop off the crawlers.
All right.
Kurayami will pull you back up and just sort of say, you can go through my room if you don't have to jump off the balcony.
I need the practice. I'll get there. It's good.
All right. If you ever need any tips, I am somewhat of a tumbler myself.
Anything you want to teach? Absolutely. I'm gonna go get some ice for my ankle.
Okay, you do that, dear.
Thanks. I go back through Yami's room to go out into the hallway.
So much for practice.
I'm going to say that these crawlers are in the shape of the weapon from the movie Krull.
Oh my
Which is a glaive,
God.
but I call it a Krull. So your crawler is in the shape of a Krull from the movie Krull!
Crawlers.
Is it very snake-like?
Oh, God, I hope not.
No, it's just a Krull.
Somewhere Pleedleploplina's hair is standing up on end.
Now that I think about it, the Krull is dangerously close to the shape of a swastika, isn't it?
A little
It's
bit.
got one extra leg. Not cool, Krull. All right, we see what you're doing. Get your stuff together, man. Krull. So you eat your crawls and do anything else that week? Anything else?
Slim maybe does some bar crawling. No, actually, no pun intended. Like, it literally just goes bar to bar and just drinks.
Do you go to Faroon's Brews?
Oh.
I'm trying to remember. Is that where, is that the place outside that I got shot?
No.
Oh, no.
You got shot. No.
In your neighborhood nearby, there is a dank bar called Faroon's Brews. I believe Entropy went there one time.
No, oh no, that was me. Okay, I remember that place. Yeah, I'd go there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah? Well, you see, not many people, and the people who are there aren't pleasant. One is wearing a loud sweater, and he's eyeing a woman across the bar. And he sees you, and he goes, "I remember you. You were here one time before with the pippin' and the boppin', the slippin' and the sloppin'."
Can I help you?
No?
Good. And I continue drinking.
All right. The guy with the bow tie. just walks up and sits next to you and like gives you like a look.
Slim probably gives him a stink eye back.
He's like, well, what do you think about Laryl Silverhand? What do you think about the way she's running Waterdeep? Huh? How do you feel about that? Did you see her the other day wearing a tan cape? You hear about that?
No.
Rulers of Waterdeep should not be wearing a tan cape. You know?
Wouldn't it make sense she'd wear something silver?
And like, I hear that like when she's a sandwich, she puts Dijon mustard on it. I mean, Dijon. You know, we're being ruled by the elites. Disgusts me.
Yeah, whatever. What's in power stays in power.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the man's keeping us down. There's no money trickling back down.
Yeah, it would trickle down if that was her policy. If Lord Neverember was in charge again, then yeah, it would be trickling down. But you know, she's not doing that. The other crazy, liberals of Waterdeep with their, help the poor. The poor need to help themselves.
Are you saying you should help yourself?
I'm not poor. I work hard for my money. I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, and also my stepmom runs a really profitable chicken company. But I didn't need her money. I did it on my own. My name's Cucker Tarleson.
I'm sorry. That was
He's drunk.
Mr. Tarleson?
Cucker Tarleson. My real mom left me when I was 6, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. It had no effect on my life. True. This is true. Google it.
All right. I'll try to find this.
It doesn't bother me at all.
I'll try to find
bothers me.
The sage you're talking about. Google? Do you think he's on Mount Waterdeep?
Sage. Don't listen to sages, okay? There's a lot of fake information going around out there in the broadsheets in Waterdeep. Just so
You're saying a lot of the news is pretty fake.
No, yes, a lot of it is. A lot of it is. Mine's not though.
All right.
Here, have my broadsheet. The Daily Clawler. It's got a claw on it.
I'm sensing an odd theme today as he goes to grab it.
All right, he drinks some more and kind of is getting weepy. And you hear him whisper something about his mom. I'll kill my mom left my family. Doesn't bother me at all.
He goes to the John, and then he never comes back in the bar.
Oh, that's good because, like, as you creep out of the bar, you see that the guy in the loud sweater, Phil Crosby, is sitting next to your drink now, and it looks like he put something in it. But you're leaving, so you won't have to worry about that now, will you? You gonna go to some other bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait.
I was debating doing something mischievous, like switch my drink with his after he.
As you're walking out, the guy behind the counter says, "Hey, where you going? You only had one drink. Come on, Fern's Brews, best brews in town."
I gotta help set up a business across the street or whatever. Apparently, I'm part of this business. I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm contributing to it, but whatever.
Oh, Froon goes, all right then, leave.
Slim just gives him like a second look, like, why do you care? And he just leaves.
He says, I don't care. I don't care at all.
Dude.
Slim's leaving, and he's thinking in his head, maybe I should stay at the bars in the dock ward. They're a little more safe for my mental health.
All right. So you go out and you do more drinking or whatever. All right. Do anything else special in those 7 days before the thing?
There's a thing.
Oh, your grand opening.
Yeah, our grand opening.
Yeah,
right? You
No,
have a grand opening.
I think Solaris is staying close to the house simply because when last we left the house, we kind of had an altercation with somebody who was a little, up there in the ranks of the guard, I think. And Solaris is just keeping a low profile because he did get a look at her. So I'm just kind of hanging around the neighborhood, maybe popping into the bookshop, seeing if the detective has any new cases that are interesting, but otherwise just staying close to home.
The bookshop, the Bookworm's Library, that's run by Rishal the Page Turner. Again, he reminds you that you can copy spells from spell books for a price.
I only know, and I make something like a copper coin light up, and I make it turn off. I was like, I know that one, and then I make like a little mini me appear across the room, little minor illusion, and I flick it. I'm like, that's kind of the extent of my magical capabilities. I mean, I can alter my appearance every now and then, but that's like it. Like, I didn't really catch on to the rest of it.
So you're not gonna buy any spells?
No, I don't buy any spells. Do you have any more interesting books? The last book I got from you was that Guide to Lycanthrope, like the werewolf book.
Oh, well, he's got Folo's Guide to Monsters.
I got that. I got it off. I bought that off an elf.
Off an elf. Says,
well,
you don't want to be buying these books off an elf. You never know if you're going to be missing pages.
I don't know. It was signed by the guy that wrote it. Apparently, I mean, I don't know if she misses it. She might miss it.
Let's see. There's also Volo's Enchiridion of Waterdeep, Van Richten's Guide to Ghosts, Van Richten's Guide to Fiends, Van Richten's Guide to Lycanthropes, I think was one.
I bought that one.
Guide to Vampires.
Ooh, can I buy that one?
Mm-hmm.
How much is it?
I don't know, 2 silver.
2 silver? I can afford that. I want to buy that book.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Then, there's the smutty romance novels.
No, I'm good.
Gangs of Huelun and The Heaving Bosom of the Wenches of the Sea.
I pick up that one and I'm like, I wonder if Renair likes these. Put it back.
And the Mermaid's Yearning. That's one.
Is there one that's like the luscious lizard folk?
The luscious lizard folk.
Sorry, I'm just thinking Argonian Maid.
The luscious lizard folk 2. The Studley Chameleon. Man.
All right, you have some strange titles too, but thanks for this one. And I stick it in my bag.
What other types of lizards are there?
Solaris is backing out the door as he's telling her about the other books. Just like, thanks. Have a great day. I'll see you later. You should try the bakery if you haven't already. It's really good.
Wait. The Sorial. That's a dinosaur person, right? Luscious Lizard Folk 3.
All right, I'm rolling a sleight of hand to get the door open and get out while he's looking away.
Sorial.
All right, I got a 22 to slip out the door and do my Batman escape.
He's reading off the titles of the whole series. Lost in, whatever. But
I duck out the door.
It's one called Smells of Roses.
Smells of Roses? Okay.
They communicate by smell, right? To non-sorials or whatever.
Oh, that's true. Smells of Roses. That's right. Sorials communicate by odors. I'm sure there's some interesting things you could do with that. You get some books.
I run back home. There's a little bit of a limp. The ankle's still a little sore.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to do for those 7 days?
Nope.
Everything I need.
All right. So what's your opening night going to be like?
Oh, gosh.
Slim's going to be up in the turret drinking.
Real helpful, Slim.
So write this down. So you're going to sell noodles, you're going to be a bar, and then you're going to do a show at around midnight. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So Kurayami's been giving out flyers that she got from her Kenku criminal contact, whose name is Scritches. And Scritches is also like her sound effects dude at the theater. You know, he does whatever she needs with his mimicry.
He's like from the guy from Police Academy.
Yeah,
He's Jones.
Coming here.
that's right. He is the Michael Winslow of this.
Yeah. You know his name.
Mhm.
It's tremendous.
We've been jammed.
That's tremendous. All right.
But yeah, Kurayami probably is going to put on her own version of the Battle of Emerald Meadows from Dungeon Academy. So yeah, he story the Lich Slayers and their battle against the forces of elemental evil. Zugtmoy, Liches,
And
Black Dragon.
You learned about this when you met the Dungeon Academy group prior to Dragon Heist's beginning. These were on recent episodes of Dungeon Academy.
And
so you're gonna do a Battle of Emerald Meadows. How does that work?
Well,
And
Yami's
who's performing in it?
Solaris is bartending.
Yami probably would get. It's almost like a one-man show, I guess. But she would probably have like some people, like waiters and stuff, that she would pull in and out for various roles. You know, the rest would mostly be like illusions and her disguise self ability. You know, stuff like that.
Solaris can help with the illusions while she tends bar.
Slim comes down every once in a while. He's like you're hosting a house party, and this is the one person that's in the house that isn't part of the party. And they just come down every once in a while to get something from the fridge and then go back upstairs.
It's like your little brother.
Yeah. He just like comes down and gets another drink from the bar.
Meanwhile,
he just goes behind the bar and pours it himself and then just goes back upstairs.
And meanwhile, Floon is bussing tables. Because he is
damn right he is. And he's gonna fucking clean those dishes when we're done.
And I think that anytime Slim slips behind the bar, Solaris is like, "Do you want to do something else?"
Nah, I'm good. As he goes to like down to drink as he's going up the stairs.
So your employee is Floon?
Oh yeah, he's got to earn his keep.
And I assume we probably hired some other like wait staff and you know whatever.
Oh,
Whatever needed.
the ever-smoking pipe I have in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I think I bought that from that little gnome merchant guy.
Yeah, it's a Zablob, right?
Yeah. Does that do anything, or is it just one I just never need to refill with tobacco? It's just like a...
I guess it just ever smokes.
Okay. And for some reason, I thought it was one of the common magic items from Xanathar's. I don't know why, but anyway, he just goes upstairs.
Probably is.
Sure.
Oh wait, pipe of smoke monsters. Do you want to make it that?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
No.
Because I can help with the performance with that.
Oh, that's a good point. It just makes it's like a Gandalf pipe, right? Where it just makes.
When smoking this pipe, you can use an action to exhale a puff of smoke that takes on the form of a single creature, such as a dragon, a flump, or a frog.
You were not given a pipe of smoke, monsters. So.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Good try, Scott.
Just for a moment, you think you see the Xanathar peeking into your bar. Angry that you would try to switch your magic item. He's breaking the fourth wall.
What do you think you're doing?
What are you doing with my book?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you need to hire somebody, right?
Yeah.
A halfling named Danica. 3 days before you open, a halfling shows up. Hi, I'm Danica. Do you need help in the bar? Because I'm looking for work.
I mean, what are your credentials? That's what I need to ask.
I don't know. I can carry trays and count money.
How? Okay. Kurayami's gonna go in the back, and she's gonna get a bunch of stuff that can't break, and she's gonna put it on a tray and bring it out and give it to her and say, "All right, how well can you carry trays, my dear?"
You watch her.
Oh yeah, I'm watching.
She's actually extremely nimble. She
Oh.
carries it around. She jumps. All sorts of stuff, and nothing spills.
Impressive.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Pretty good.
So am I hired?
Okay. Yeah, you're in. Sure.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you got Danica and Floon, and Solaris is behind the bar, and Kurayami does the show, and Slim mooches, and Entropy must be there also helping out.
Yeah. I assume Entropy could probably help with her magic as well if she wants.
Who's cooking?
Slim
get
does
the
know how to
bakers
cook.
next
He
door.
has mentioned it.
That's true. We could get Pidge and Sidrus to help.
Slim knows how to cook.
Slim knows how to cook. Oh,
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just have to somehow convince him to do it.
again, the Xanathar appears in the window.
Go away.
You better do it.
I mean, Kurayami would offer to pay Slim. I mean, be glad we're even letting you in this house, Mr. Sit around, do nothing.
Whoa!
All right.
Oh, okay. Okay, then Kurayami show him how to make noodles and stuff.
Something to do around here.
Hmm.
Wait, why are you using so much egg? Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. And our signature dish is the troll bowl, which is a ramen bowl with like some fatty meat in it, so sort of chewy. And the broth is sort of green, and it's got like a little wasabi troll head in it as well, sort of on the side.
He shows you what he can make, and he's literally like sailor stew. So it's just like food version of grog.
Well, the alcohol could help, but I'll show you as best I can how to do this.
So as you're those last few days as you're setting up, Danica offers to help set up if you want.
Sure.
I think we have it
seems
well
to
in
be
hand.
flirting with Floon.
Oh boy.
No, just flirt with Floon and leave us to our business, please. Okay, Danica? You have bad taste in men.
Floon, I go up to Floon and I'm like, go get her, Tiger.
Okay.
She's a halfling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Go for it, Floon.
Okay. All right. So you're doing a Battle of Emerald Meadows show, right?
Yeah.
What time do you open on your opening day?
Probably at like 9 at night.
That late?
Yeah. You know.
Doesn't Waterdeep go by like bells? So it's like
9 bell.
9 bells.
I guess.
Well, wouldn't we want to open for like the dinner crowd and then have the entertainment be the later crowd? Like do a soft open at like 4 p.m. for the dinner crowd?
Okay, that's fair. Yami didn't think of it. But yeah, so if Solaris suggests that, she'd probably be like, huh. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. We can just serve a more limited menu later in the night as people are more into drink and less into food.
That's true. And if we don't do the performance earlier in the day, Yami could cook herself. So
Slim's just got to cook the more limited menu.
Okay, that's a lot easier. Okay, yeah.
Maybe Slim just does the bulk of the cooking, like he makes the noodles and like you add some touches or something.
We can do that.
Team effort.
Team effort.
The day before, as you're all setting up, there's a knock on the door.
Oh.
You guys expecting company? Oh, maybe it's another delivery for tomorrow. I'll go answer the door.
Maybe it's another fancy person.
There's a human with gray hair and a vest and a pocket watch with a chain on it. He says, "Hi, you're opening this new place soon, right?"
Yeah, opening some. Bless you. So we're opening tomorrow at
Sorry, the indeterminate seasonal allergies are hitting me.
Yeah,
whatever season this is right now.
It happens to the best of us.
How about that weather? It's been pretty crazy. It went from like super sunny to like snowing. Isn't that crazy?
And then the snow melted into rain.
I can't really tell what the weather's like right now.
I don't know. I had to grab my heavier cloak this morning. It was rainy and cold and windy.
The leaves turned orange and then they fell off and they turned green again.
Yeah, by the time I
Waterdeep weather is weird.
All right.
So yeah, but no, we open tomorrow night. We have a flyer here, and I look around real quick and grab a flyer and hold it out to him.
He says, "Well, I am here to see if you're interested in buying a special brand of dwarven ale, Sham Mountain Ale. It's got mock flavors that reproduce the barley and hops signature flavor using concocted pseudo brews. 5 gold a keg. How many kegs can I put you down for?"
I look over my shoulder at Yami.
What the fuck's a pseudo brew?
A pseudo brew is a brew that simulates the flavor of barley and hops without actually going to the lengths of, the gross, muddy barley and hops of nature.
Gross.
Well, actually, if you're going to be putting on a sales pitch, we got to have a sample.
Of course.
That's true.
That
is true.
A keg and he's blah, 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 blah.
How is it?
Tastes a little weird.
Yeah, I got a 4 on my my roll to see how I like it.
I got a 9.
Oh, I guess I'll roll. An 8.
Okay. I think that's a no from us, sir. I prefer the more natural, not so much your pseudo brews. I like getting down and dirty in the mud. It's fun.
Shauna in the chat says, "Is this guy using knockoff shift spice?" No, this is a totally different thing. He says, "Well, if you change your mind, and I think you will once that aftertaste kicks in, here's my card."
After what?
Thanks.
The aftertaste kicks in.
That's not weird.
I call the outhouse.
Oh Lord.
Slim, we have actual working toilets up. Well, you can have Slim. You can have the outhouse. That's fine.
Wait, I don't think there is an outhouse. He calls one of the bathrooms.
It's just the alley. You want to go in the alley? Okay.
Not in Troll Skull Alley. No.
The card has the Sham Mountain Ale logo on it, and this guy's name, which is Tiff Artificious.
Okay.
What?
Long time ago, I worked in a dollar store, and my boss's name was Ted, and we used to joke around all the time. He had really long hair. One time, this old lady walked up from behind him, and was like, "Hey, miss," and he's like, "Actually, I'm a dude. My name's Ted," and she didn't hear him right. She goes, "Tiff?" And he's like, "No, Ted," and she's like, "Well, Tiff, I'm looking for blah blah blah." And from that point forward, I was always calling him Tiff.
Hey, Tiff.
How could you? Because that's not a name. How could you get? Unless she thought it was short for Tiffany.
Maybe.
What is going on here? Anyway, that's Tiff Artificious.
Okay.
Old people, when they lose their hearing, they don't want to admit it, so they just roll with their own lie that they make up. So they're just like, "Yeah, no, that's totally what you said."
They don't care.
No.
When I'm that old, I'm not gonna care either, man.
Damn right.
They're tired of everybody's crap. They just don't care anymore. I really like that. All right. So you don't buy Sham Mountain Ale. It's your loss. Next day, you ready to open this joint?
Heck yeah.
Your first customer enters 1 minute after you put the sign out. A lean old fella wearing a sort of a fedora hat. Kind of got a wide mouth. He sits down at the bar.
Good evening, sir. What can I get you this evening?
He says, "You're doomed.
What?
You're all doomed.
Um,
This place has got a death curse."
Didn't they solve that
last
down
campaign.
south?
and
I heard something about that being in Schuld.
yeah,
I mean, that's why I left Schuld. That's why I came back up here.
did you bring a death curse with you, Slim?
I'm pretty sure I didn't, or I would have died by now.
S-
Only we could be so lucky.
Can I get you something to drink while you tell us more about this death curse? How about a noodle dish or an appetizer of some kind?
Okay.
Mm.
I'll go and grab him a Red Dragon Ale or something and bring it back.
Okay. He eats the noodles and he drinks the drink. And then,
Death curse, eh?
and he goes, "You're all doomed."
Now, is it just us, or does that include like everybody?
He starts to walk out and he says,
Wait,
"This place has got a death curse."
Fuck this dude.
Then he goes
what's your
outside.
sir? What's your name?
He gets on his bicycle and he rides away.
That was the
Don't-
weirdest. Did he pay?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Did
I'm
he
fucking. I'll go
God, he
outside
could've
and I'll
gotten
break
at
his goddamn bike.
As long as he pays
Alright.
and he doesn't cause trouble, let's not worry about it.
Next
I
up,
mean,
is it
nice.
elderly human female. "Oh, this
Oh, old
place is
people.
finally open. You have
Yeah.
Whoa!
you have noodles? Well, I would certainly like some noodles.
Of course. Would you like a seat at the bar? Or would you like a seat at one of the tables?
I have a table."
Of course. Here you go. This is the best view of the Troll Skull Alley through the window.
These noodles are delicious.
Thank you. I'll tell the chef you like them.
I like to take a walk past here every day. It's nice to see the place getting all fixed up.
Oh, are you local to the alley?
I live in the neighborhood. My
Oh,
name's Esther Calcitrite.
Esther, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Solaris.
Slim's in the back while he's making noodles, probably audible outside the kitchen, despite all the bangs of pots and pans. And he's singing the Dead Horse sea shanty,
Mm.
thinking about the horses they had to deal with a few days ago.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Okay.
So more customers come in, 2 female humans and 1 male half-elf. They look exhausted. And they got like dust and stuff on them. And they kind of loudly go to the bar and they order drinks.
Pour them drinks.
All right. So they talk to you. Do you talk to them?
Sure.
You learn that their job is to run errands for the wealthy families in the neighborhood. They're exhausted.
That could be a lot of work.
There's Alice Hardy. She has short hair. There's Marge. She's bearing her midriff.
Huh?
And there's Jack Burrell, who's Kevin Bacon.
Oh. Okay.
Played by Kevin Bacon.
Nice.
Do you do any interesting sort of jobs, or is it really more mundane work for them?
I don't know anybody who can do a Kevin Bacon impression, by the way, so I don't even know how you would do that, but he's doing it. What was the question? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just wondering, is your work at least somewhat interesting, or is it more in the mundane of, like daily grocery errands and things like that?
Alice touches up her short hair and says, "Oh, it's a pain. Because they want things and sometimes you can't find it and then they get mad." Marge leans back, showing off more of her midriff. Says, "Yeah," and then they blame you. And it's like, what do you want from me? I mean, I looked everywhere, but they don't care. Kevin Bacon says, "Yeah,
I'm Kevin Bacon.
I run so much that sometimes it feels like my foot's getting loose."
Sometimes I think these wealthy people need to understand that their wealth doesn't entitle them to be so up, above everybody else. They should really do more to help people of lesser means. They spend their money on fruitless day-to-day expenses, and it's like, I mean, you could be doing such more interesting things for them. They have so much money. You could be working on foundation or something. They have no creativity.
None at all.
Soon after that, more customers. Well, people come in. There's 2 female halflings and 2 male halflings. The females are holding flutes.
Ooh.
And they say, "Hi, I heard you guys do entertainment here. Are you looking for entertainers?"
Hang on, let me have you talk to somebody. Yami!
Yes.
We have some guests that want to have a conversation with you about entertainment.
Entertainment, you say?
Yeah.
Caught my interest.
All right, they introduce themselves. The female halflings play the instruments. Their names are Spoopy and Sprinkle. And then the 2 males do the dancing. They're Wonk and Wicker. They do a quick performance for you where they're like playing the flute, and the 2 guys are like toodle 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 toodle, you know, and they're doing the Irish where you move your feet, kick.
Yeah, the river dance.
Forward. Yeah, river dance kind of thing.
Oh my God, Yami, I love it.
And you see
I
in
love
the
it too.
window a 12-year-old boy watching.
I'm gonna slip to the window and poke my head out. Hey,
Kid waves.
what you doing?
Watching my friends.
Why don't you can come inside and watch them?
Comes inside. And the halflings go, "Oh, hey, Martum." And he goes, "Hey."
Martum, do you want something to eat?
Can get you a noodle bowl if you'd like.
He says, "I don't have any money."
You know what? I'll pay for your noodle bowl if you want to watch your friends.
Wow,
Oh.
thanks.
Sure.
I get him a virgin dragon ale. Like it's like taste. It's got the same taste to it, but it's not actually alcoholic.
Okay. All right. He drinks it
Yeah,
and says, "This is gross."
Sorry. Do you want something else?
No.
I mean, do you want me to get you just a glass of water or something?
No.
Okay.
Yes, a glass of water.
Okay, I go get him. I come back with the 2 glasses and sit down at the table with him while his friends are dancing.
All right.
I'm like, what do you do?
Nothing.
No?
Yeah, he's a kid.
They're my
Hey.
friends. Someday I'm gonna do what they do.
That's a great idea. It's absolutely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to meet a young entertainer. Aspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Yami can tell you a lot of stuff if you ever want to talk to her.
Oh, I've been an entertainer since I was about your age, Martin. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Never stop chasing your dreams, let me tell you. Dreams are very important.
So, Slim, as they're talking,
Mm-hmm.
you see one of your spare spatulas suddenly floats in the air and menacingly starts to leave the kitchen and head towards the dancers. Do you
The
do
hash
anything?
slinging slasher.
He just wanted a job application. Slim runs out the door and goes to like swipe the spatula out of whatever hand or whatever is holding it.
Let's do an opposed dexterity.
Opposed dex, you say?
I gotta. Hey, let me look on the D&D Beyond overlay, Slim.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at your bonus. Oh, look, it's +3. Wow.
Wow.
You can roll a 1 and you'll tie me.
really? You got a 4?
Yeah, I got a 4.
I got 7.
All right. So the most pathetic, slowest struggle of all time occurs. You
This keeps happening every session.
snatch it away. You hear a voice whisper in your ear, "Get out."
Why don't you get out?
You just hear like a sucking noise. Walk. And then nothing.
That sucks.
Damn it, I thought we killed him. He just goes
I
back
thought
to
we
the
did
kitchen.
too.
I knew we didn't.
I know we didn't either. It was
Fucking
Slim's.
ghosts.
Anyway, so Slim goes back to work, I guess.
Do anything else special with those people that are there before I introduce more people?
Just chit chat with him a little bit, like maybe ask the little boy like where he lives locally.
Ask the little boy where he lives locally.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
not-
live right around here.
Oh, well, you're welcome to stop by any time. And if you want to earn a little bit of coin, we might have some projects around the place that you could do.
Cool. Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'll get you your start in entertainment if you want to be a stagehand or anything. Even have a little part in a play.
I don't think my parents will let me.
Who needs parents? You can sneak out of the house.
I know, right? They're stupid.
I always found my parents were very stupid, yes. At least from what I heard of them.
All right.
I think I'll have drinks with the halfling dancers after they're done performing. Just get them noodles and drinks and stuff.
Okay.
Say thank you.
Another customer enters, and a lot of the patrons stop and stare. It's a dwarf, but with a shaved beard.
Whoa.
Walks up to the bar. Hey, I'll have me a drink.
I
And he kind of
get him.
consciously wipes his smooth face.
I bring him a drink and I say, "Here you go, sir. How are you this evening?"
Feeling real smooth.
I see. Did you go get a shave professionally by a local barber, or did you do that yourself?
No dwarf barber would ever do this. I had to do it myself.
What's the occasion?
No occasion.
Oh.
Who says a dwarf has to have a beard, right?
Oh, I don't. I don't know many dwarves myself, but I don't see why they do or don't have to have anything.
I'm the only beardless dwarf in Waterdeep.
I mean, it's good you found something that makes you a unique individual. I like it.
My name is Weeb Waifu.
Well, Mr. Waifu,
You'll fit right in here.
very nice to meet you. Did you want to try one of our noodle dishes this evening with your beverage?
Sure.
Excellent.
Slim was walking out with his bowl of noodles, and right when he introduced himself, and Slim's just he was about to say something, and then he said his name, and then he just stops and just gives him the bowl and turns back around to the kitchen.
Thanks, Slim.
All right.
Food from glorious Kazakura for Weeb Waifu.
Mm-hmm.
I will warn you, Weeb. That drink might put it. Well, it'll definitely put hair on your chest. It might put some on your chin. So be careful.
Well, if it does, I'll shave it off.
Shave it.
I don't care what any other dwarf has to say.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
I like an individual.
I do my own thing.
Now, do you find being a dwarf that you have to do more maintenance to keep up that smooth shaved look? Because, dwarves seem to have their beards are so long and well grown. It seems like maybe you'd have to shave a couple times a day.
I shave once when I get up and once before I go to bed.
Not too bad.
I can't shave.
Slim pops back out, and he's like, how would you feel, Weeb, if you saw an elf with a beard?
An elf? But they can't have beards.
Why can't they? If a dwarf can have no beard, can't an elf have a beard?
I think half elves can grow beards, but elves can't grow beards.
I mean, what if they live long enough that they, it takes that long for them? Maybe we've never known an elf that lived long enough to grow a beard.
Well, I guess I'd shake their hand and tell them, what the deal is, Buster. That's what I'd say.
I like you, Weeb.
That's what Weeb Waifu would say.
You might be my favorite NPC now.
Yeah. Here's to ya. Here's to beards and no beards. Glug, glug, glug. All right. Ready for more customers?
Yeah, totally.
I love it. We're getting a lot of customers.
Yeah, this is all throughout the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, really stressed out young half-elf comes in, Sits down at a table and he's writing.
A writer.
Uh-oh.
I imagine
Hi.
Yami's like over his shoulder.
Yeah. What you writing?
He kind of covers up his paper.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
yeah, I'll have
secrets.
a drink. I'll have a drink.
What are you writing? Are you a playwright?
My name is
Novelist?
My name is Ronan Farrell, and I write for the Waterdeep Post.
Oh. Roger. I will go get you a drink. And I'll get you... I don't know, what bowl do you want? Do you want the troll bowl? That is our signature.
Sure, the Troll Bowl.
Got it. I'll go get him some stuff.
There's another customer. It's a lady. She's wearing dock worker clothing. She sits down and goes, "Whew! Rough day at Deepwater Harbor. I need a drink."
What's the news
Well.
out of the harbor?
There's something. My name is Sally Callis, and there's something weird going on at Deepwater Harbor.
What's that?
I don't know, but there's something. I don't know if it's in the water or it's in the air. People think I'm crazy, and I'm seeing things, but I'm telling you, you can feel it.
Well, as somebody who's had some an invisible entity throw peanuts at her in the last couple weeks, I would totally believe anything you tell me.
Oh, that entity's still here, by the way, as he drops off
Huh?
the troll bowl noodle and goes back in the kitchen.
What have you seen that makes you concerned? What are you seeing, Sally?
You said something in the water and in the air?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm nuts, but there's something going. There's something out there.
Like a flying fish.
is it a flying fish?
Could be a flying fish.
I wonder what flying fish tastes like.
Actually,
That could be our newest
I really
thing.
don't think it's a flying fish,
Ah,
but something along those lines.
Skyfish
Alright.
normally taste like chicken.
Do they?
Something.
Wonder if we could do a skyfish noodle dish.
That rhymes. That's good.
I hope we have no skyfish around here. They're a real menace. They just keep laying eggs, if you know what I mean. They just overpopulate.
Well,
Are there eggs edible? Like we could do an hors d'oeuvre or something? No,
Well,
maybe.
They have their nest like a bird, right? But they lay it under the water, so it'd be kind of tricky to get to.
what the? Okay.
This is from a few hundred years ago. I heard it was from some like book I read. It was like a second edition of that book or something.
Oh.
I've even heard that people make sturge egg hors d'oeuvres from
Yeah.
a certain Forgotten Realms book. I'd never do that. That's gross.
Speaking of which, are we going to add eggs to the menu? I think they'd go great with the noodles themselves on top.
They would. That's true. Yeah. They're probably, soft served eggs, like you get in a ramen bowl. Mix that shit in. Heck yeah.
Uh-oh, here comes another customer. An elf.
Uh-oh.
He sits down at the bar and he says, "Hurry up and serve me. I need
What?
service. Why
That's a
isn't there a
fancy dude.
bell here for me to press?"
Because then you'd press it and it would be annoying to me and that would be terrible. But I'm here. What would you like to drink?
Hey,
This
you're
is a
here
bar,
to
not a
s-
clerk's office.
You're here to serve me.
Well, technically, I'm here to serve people. Who are you?
Belalio Dalcalamontoris.
What the?
I'm an elf and I demand a beverage.
Okay, I slide him over a glass of water.
Don't grow a beard now.
He like you slide in the water, and he starts sliding it right towards the back of the bar, as if it's gonna. If he keeps pushing, it's gonna tip and spill on your side of the bar. You better catch it. You better catch it. Here
I
it
walk
goes.
over and put my hand over.
Now we're getting somewhere. Why don't you take that glass and go stick it somewhere where the sun don't shine and bring me back a Lathander's Dew? and shelve the attitude while we're at it.
I don't know. I don't like your attitude, bub.
Stick to the kitchen, grease monkey.
Stick to the force, elf man.
Stick to the forests. That's a stereotype, so give me my drink.
The forest is very nice. It might teach you some humility.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Slim
Drink,
pours
sir.
him his
He
drink.
looks at you, Kurayami, and he goes,
Slim
I don't even know
pours-
what you are. Got aliens
That's
in
right.
this city. It's ridiculous.
Slim
I'm
looks,
Kurayami.
I don't care. I just want my drink.
Slim looks quite salty. He goes to pour their drink, their drink, and he in front of them, as he's getting a drink to them, spits in it.
Oh
You spit
shit!
in his drink? Alright.
Oh.
He's like, all right, well, I gave your business a chance. Now I'm going to tell everyone how much it sucks. So you can all suck it. Goodbye.
All right, sir. Some people cannot be pleased, and Kuriyami will pick up the drink with the spit in it, just sort of drink it down. Toss it back.
I catch the cup so it doesn't smash on the wall.
Oh, right, those break, don't they?
Yeah. Later, a scholarly woman comes in wearing glasses. She sits down at a corner table and starts reading a book.
Oh, well, I'm not going to bother her.
A book about ancient Stornanter.
An ancient what?
A book about ancient Stornanter.
Can I do a history check?
I'm going to assume
Okay.
one of you knows
Okay.
that that's where Laryl Silverhand was originally from.
Oh.
Okay.
Some Forgotten Realms thing.
Understood.
You do anything special with her besides give her food?
No, not give her some food. I don't want to bother her if she's reading.
Okay. And next, a person walks in wearing like an apron with paint on it.
An artist.
He sits at a bar and he looks around at the other patrons. And he politely asks for a drink.
We'll serve him up a drink. Slide over a bowl of peanuts.
Oh, Lord.
Hmm.
An artist?
He sighs.
What you been working on?
Oh, he says, my name is Thacko Cumley.
Oh, nice.
I'm a
nice.
painter and I'm looking for my next muse.
Oh, well. I am something of a muse.
Make a charisma
Oh.
thing.
Okay.
Let me see. Look at your charisma. You have a
it's-
+0.
+0, yeah.
Oh.
Kuriyami's very scary looking.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna say. Okay, that's not bad. That's a 15.
Hmm.
Mm, mm.
+0 was 15. I don't know.
He's
We're good.
like, maybe in a different light and with different clothing, perhaps.
I have a lot of clothing.
She really does.
You're doing a performance tonight, right? Maybe I'll stick around. And
I
watch.
am.
Maybe I'll see
Oh.
if there's something there for
I would be most happy for
For-
you to show up.
the next Thako Cumley painting.
I would be happy to hang it in here if it is as good as you seem to be.
Are you one of those painters that puts up like in the bar I don't know, someone laying on their side, if you know what I mean?
He says, I'm a painter whose paintings hang in fine galleries throughout the city.
Hmm. I think I heard about those at CheerCon. Oh, then he goes back to the kitchen.
All the sea chairs.
ChairCon. All right. 2 dwarves come in playing bagpipes.
Ooh.
They stop for a moment and they go, we're going to blow you away with our blowing. And you're going to hire us for your whatever it is you got going on in here. And they start playing again.
I lean into Yami and I'm like, we should have like a talent night, like once a week.
We
You
should.
hear-
It's pretty
you
good.
Just invite locals in.
You hear something fall in the kitchen, and Slim comes running out. Is that the sound of the pipes I hear? The sound of my people?
Really? Yeah,
The pipes are calling.
they're playing a dwarven love song.
Ooh.
Probably the first time you've seen Slim smile in a while.
Oh, all right. Well, they dance around you and play their bagpipes.
Aw.
And when they're done, they introduce themselves. They are Beat and Bort Brave Balls.
Nice.
Beat,
Brave balls indeed.
Beat Brave Balls and Bort Brave Balls. They're
Okay.
the Brave Balls.
I will happily hire the Brave Balls for this blowjob.
For the what?
Because they blow into the bagpipe. They said they blow me away.
They cackle. Ah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's getting nighttime. Here's some more customers for you. A drow walks in, very graceful. And her hands are like real soft, and she moves her hands a lot. And she sits down at the bar and she asks for a drink. But then she begins to put gloves on.
I
Are
give
you
her
a
a
hand
drink.
model?
Yes, you've heard of me. My name is Veline Arachna.
Okay.
Hand model?
Mm-hmm.
Your hands would look lovely in some of our, maybe in our menus, holding bowls, holding cups. I don't know.
Seiko Comely seems to be taken with her lovely hands.
That's fair.
Here comes an adventurer. He's got a silver headband.
Oh crap, it's Maloon.
A silver bracelet and a silver belt buckle and a silver handled sword and a silvered belt pouch. And he pays all in silver.
I hope there's no lycanthropes around.
Yeah.
He says, "Hi, my name is Silver Silverton."
Wow, you have to be the most unique and creative name I've heard tonight.
So I would assume at this point the viewer can understand that I run stupid campaigns. I'm
If
proud
they
to
didn't
say
already.
we're reaching a new low here today.
I love it.
It's about time with Silver Silverton.
Wow.
Do they run their own comedy show?
I mean, he's very bright, so.
Has a sister named Sarah.
Sarah Silverton.
Yes.
Is his brother named Sterling?
Yes. Yep.
Look at us just adding to the Forgotten Realms canon. All these new
Yep.
amazing adventure NPCs.
Step over, Laryl Silverhand. It's the Silverton time.
Another one comes in. Hey, I'm a mirror maker. Do you guys need mirrors?
Ooh.
A mirror would be nice to pose in front of. Look at myself.
Like a full body one?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my card. My name's Timber Reflecto.
I will remember it.
All right, we finally reached the last one.
Oh.
It's a lady with rosy cheeks and big blue eyes. Very graceful. She's wearing a unicorn necklace and a unicorn shirt and like a ring with a unicorn head on it. And she's, "Oh, this place is wonderful.
Thank you.
It makes me want to sing." And she's like, "La la 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 la." And everybody's like, "Please stop."
Does she look like she would like berries and cream?
Does it look like she would like berries and cream? You have no idea.
Okay, that was just reference to
I
a
got
vague,
you. I got
weird
you.
commercial.
Oh,
I
okay.
got you, Scott.
Oh, all right. I don't know.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Yeah.
I got you.
So those are some of the customers that come in over the course of the first day. So your performance, how does this go at night?
Well, I suppose we probably close for a bit between the dinner crowd and when we open again for the show. But, it's probably darker. The tables have been moved aside a bit, and like a little space has been opened up in the middle. And then Solaris said she was going to do some illusions and stuff during the show. So for like the big scenes with like the dragons swooping in,
I can make it sound like a dragon.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And
maybe like some fire.
Entropy probably would use thaumaturgy to help a bit or something.
All right, so Kurayami, you're acting out the Battle of Emerald Meadows by yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So go make your performance check.
You know what she'd do? She'd use her disguised self, like, to take on all the character roles as the play goes on.
Oh, okay.
So, like, she'd be Lilia, and then Winthrop, and then Seraphine, and then Brave Sweet,
Okay.
Can she have advantage for my illusions, my sounds, and my images?
That is a help action, wouldn't it?
No.
No! Oh, my goodness.
What'd you get for your performance?
Let me see. I believe I'm proficient in performance, so I have a plus to this. Oh, boy. Let me see. So that's going to be check D&D Beyond for the plus now. So that'd be 13.
Solaris, make a roll for your end of this performance.
Oh, hell.
Oh, boy.
Oh! Natural 20, so I have a total of 20.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ronan Farrell is writing a review, and you can see on the paper on it, it says, the special effects were spectacular and made the entire show. Thako Comely. Just see what I get here. Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
Thako.
He leaves like that with it.
You Thako.
Slim, while the performance is going on, you hear weird noises.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Where is your... Oh, shit. It's in a side room near the kitchen. What do you do?
He goes to investigate it. Probably thinks someone's trying to steal something.
It's kind of like outside and inside. You hear the noise.
This is during the play, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you approach it from the outside or the inside? Is my query.
He probably doesn't want to disturb the play too much, so he would go to the outside first.
All right. You hear like frick, 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 frick. You hear like hurry up, and then you hear shut up.
He's going to try to stealth from here on out.
Make a stealth.
Wait. Pretty sure. Yes. Okay. 25, nat 20.
Woo!
All right.
Wow.
Creep up on 3 halflings. They got a big sack, and it's got moving things in it. They're drilling a hole through the wall to the inside using a little... It's like there's a crank, and the drill spins. So it's creating a hole, like right where the floor meets the wall. So it's the bottom part of the wall. Kind of like making a mouse hole, basically. And they are communicating to somebody on the inside. And you hear him go, "Is it clear?" No, yeah, it's clear. Just hurry up.
Let's see what Slim's got.
Look at that D&D Beyond overlay. Look at that.
Yeah, do you like it? I changed it a little bit.
You changed it.
On my end. I didn't know you could change colors and stuff, so.
Blitz blue!
Yeah, like the headband.
Hey, and you got your Slim picture. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, people on YouTube, you can't see it. Maybe one day they'll add that functionality.
No, we're gonna put the links.
Right, we're gonna put the links. We're gonna put the links. So just click on the links.
Slim
don't
does-
forget to hit that subscribe button.
and hit the bell.
Bing.
Beep, 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 beep,
Don't
beep.
forget to click that like button. Silverton is really hoping that you click that thumbs up and the subscribe button.
You don't want to upset Silver, do you?
No.
You don't want to meet Sterling.
Slim, what are you doing? They finished making the hole, and now they're messing with their sack. And what I mean by that is they're getting ready to empty the sack.
Which I bet.
I got nothing else. I was hoping I miss playing a spellcaster at this moment.
You're
and I just go
outside.
up-
On the inside, there's a loud performance going on of, Black Dragon, and roar, and
With that stealth, do you think I could get like right up next to them without them knowing?
you can get, pretty close. Yeah, you're in a little dark alley.
He
Fully
gets
focused.
he gets really close to the one first in the back and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Just like right over their shoulder.
So they all spin about. All three are halflings. Before your very eyes, they transform into humanoid creatures that are halfling/rat people.
Oh!
Dark fur, red eyes, sharp teeth. They've got short swords. You have a moment to react. What is they? I think transforming is an action. Yes. So it's happening. It's kind of like the Howling, where they're like, and like their hand goes, and their face goes.
Yeah. Slim's
Their,
gonna
their
nope.
butt, like a tail, like right on the top of the butt.
If it's a howling transformation, he's definitely noping out of that.
You've
And
definitely
he,
got time, I guess, if it's a Howling.
yeah.
Because it takes
He's-
forever.
He's running back in, and he's gonna stop the play by being like, "We're under attack" or something.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
As you see him come in through the front door.
all right.
Probably didn't see him.
You run in, you yell, "We're under attack." You guys are doing their performance, and what do?
I grab my
No,
crossbow.
what does Kurayami and Solaris do?
Boy.
Solaris reaches under the bar and pulls out diplomacy from under the bar where she put it to make if there was any trouble from patrons.
Okay, so from the back room where the hole was being drilled in, the door swings open, and a huge swarm of rats rushes into the bar. The customers all
Okay.
scream and start running for the exit. And
I'm-
then standing in the door is your halfling waitress, Danica,
Of course.
but now she's in were-rat form. So now we better
After-
roll initiative.
I think Solaris looks so upset and offended that it's just like, and it's turning to anger really quickly at this point.
Slim's really, really wishing he had magic now.
Hmm.
Oh boy, better add my dex bonus to that bad roll. Kurayami, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. What
Yep.
about Slim?
He got 15.
That's a good roll. What about Solaris?
I got a 6.
Oof.
I think that I'm just standing there, sort of just in shock in the moment, like betrayal. It's just
Okay. So-
Mm.
The customers are all running around willy-nilly. Slim, you get to go. There's a were-rat. There's a swarm of rats that are scattering. The swarm of rats is not really a monster stat. It's just a bunch of rats running around being rats.
So you said that character knows what the player knows about creatures and stuff, right? I don't need to roll a knowledge check on were rats or anything.
That's right, homie. That's how
I mean,
Okay.
Solaris also had that book on
This is-
lycanthropes.
This is advanced Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
Okay, so he knows his weapons are going to be literally useless against this thing because they're not silvered or magical.
That's right.
So he's going to try to take up a defensive position, do what he did at the yawning portal, and kick down a table and use it as cover. And he's going to try just sit there and ready an attack. If the were-rat's the second that were-rat attacks anybody, he's gonna fire his crossbow. Maybe it's just a distraction.
Okay. So you're readying. Solaris, what do you want to do?
So she's standing in the doorway of the storeroom as the rats are coming out.
Yeah.
I want to reach into my pouch on my hip and pull out a bag. Kind of jingles a little bit. And I'm going to pour in a 10-foot square area in front of her. Ball bearings. Just pour them on the floor in front of her between me and her. So that if she tries to move across them, she's got to make a dex save or she falls down.
Okay. So, 2 things. First, there's people running around.
Good.
Second,
Oh,
there's
Lord.
a lot of rats on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So rolling these ball bearings is possible. You're going to make a customer slip, and you might have a lawsuit on your hands. And
Oh,
also, the rats might scatter the balls to places you didn't intend for the balls to go.
I'm really mad now.
It'd be really ironic if Brave Balls was the one that slipped on them too.
Oh, that would be awful.
Mm.
Do you still want to roll these ball bearings?
No, I guess I'll jump in her face and slash at her with diplomacy.
Aha! Whoosh. All right, roll to hit.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, God, that is an plus that. So that's an 11 to hit her?
11, she blocks it with her short sword.
Damn her. I cunning action, and I'm going to disengage and bounce back over to the other side of the bar. So, like, I figure, how far away do you think I was from her? Like 15 feet or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bounced back 15 feet.
Okay. You ran up and hacked at her, and then you're moving away?
Cunning action, disengage.
Right, okay. Is that it
Rogue.
for Solaris?
Yes.
As you're backing away on her turn, she goes, looks like you have a rat problem. And then you watch, and she transforms into a rat.
Oh, I hate her so much.
And scampers in the room and out the hole. But at the same time, through the windows shatter as 3 were-rats jump into the bar. They can't get through the front door because everybody's pouring out of the front door.
Just fix that.
3 were-rats. There's still customers in there. Silver
Yes.
Silverton, who's dressed like an adventurer, is like frozen in fear.
Kurayami, take a sword.
Oh, I got you.
So, 3 were-rats say, we suggest that you close your business right now. And they each take a shot at one of you.
I suggest you get out. You're not welcome.
Ooh. 2 attacks. Okay. 2 crossbow bolts. First, 2 at Kurayami, who I guess is still on the stage.
Hmm.
Pew pew. +4. 10.
Nope.
And a 9.
Nope.
Solaris.
Hey.
4 + 5 is 9. There we
This
go. 17 + 4 is 21.
definitely hits.
All right, so you take 5 piercing.
Oh!
Slim. 22. It's 5 piercing.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh god. And a 21. That's another 5 piercing. Hey, are you guys updating your hit points in D&D Beyond?
Heck yeah.
I see Solaris has 16 out of 17 right
Give it a second.
now. Okay.
It'll update.
Hmm.
Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Okay.
Can you see
Did
it
not
now?
know you could.
Scotty, can you see it on your screen?
I still can't. I'll work on it later.
That bums me out.
I can.
Like there's the little button that lets you switch if it's visible or not, and it like pops up like the borders of a window, like it's opening something, but then nothing shows up.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I updated my health though, so people know how screwed we are.
Hmm.
It's not on the screen.
Unlikely.
For some reason, Solaris has 60. Oh, it's from when you fell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so maybe it takes a minute to update.
It might.
I'd refresh it, but I'm not sure if my XSplit can handle it if I refresh it right now. So, all right, they shot, and And then it's Kurayami's turn. You're on the stage. There's were-rats just exploded through the windows. People are pouring out. The bar is just starting to clear out. There's rats running all over the place.
I gotcha. So, as my bonus action, I'm going to
There's one bagpipe dropped on the floor, and as people are running out, they keep stepping on it and making bagpipe noises.
Oh.
Slim looks at it sadly.
So, as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my unsettling aura. So, any enemy within 60 feet has to spend an extra foot of movement if they want to move towards me, or anything like that. And I'll try and position myself so the rats are sort of like contained, I guess. So they can't like get at the customers, I suppose.
What was the first part?
Wait, what was it?
What was the first thing you did?
As my bonus action, I activate Unsettling Aura, which enemies within 60 feet have to do an extra foot of movement if they want to get closer.
Okay.
So they're basically slowed, I guess.
So what do you look like in your unsettling aura?
Oh boy. Okay. So Kurayami's hair just sort of like stands up and starts like wiggling. And there's like those anime scary black lines all around her. And her eyes just sort of bulge out of her head, and her tongue just sort of like elongates and like hangs out of her mouth as her teeth just saw her all get. And she's angry.
Do you get like the demon ones that like curve outwards?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Whoa.
So that's my bonus action. And then for my movement, I'm going to run over to Silverton. I'm going to take off his sword off his belt, just sort of pull it out. And I'm going to use the butt of the sword to go run up, and I'm going to hit one of the were-rats with it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. That's let me see. My bonus hit. Thanks to D&D Beyond. It's an 18 to hit.
Hit.
All right. And I'm going to use another one side point to do a brute strike on this, so I get an extra 1d6 damage. So, that's max damage. Holy shit.
How much?
That's 16 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa. 16.
Yep.
Okay. So you said you hit the flat end of it or the blunt?
Yeah, she's not using the sharp edge for reasons.
So yeah, the D&D Beyond thing on the side did update, and so Solaris, you have 11 of 17 hit points, and now it's yellow. And Slim has 7 of 17, and Slim is red right now.
I do have one question about the 16 out of 17. Wasn't that a couple days ago? Can I get 1 hit point back?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sweet. I have 12 out of 17.
I'm really very taken with this new thing. Very excited.
It's like Christmas came early, Sean.
I feel like my stream is so high tech right now. It's just amazing.
I really like it's working so well. It's only been out since like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. It's awesome. All right.
And actually, as Kurayami hits the one dude with the butt of the sword, she's going to turn to the other ones with her scary face. And she's going to say, "Well, you should get out of my business." Yeah.
Slim, it's your turn.
So the silver guy, he had silver sword, silver armor or something, right?
He has silver
Silver
everything.
headband.
He's got silver weapons and everything. Dagger, sword, arrow tips. You name it.
And he's just standing there.
Frozen in fear. And then there's like a rat at his feet, and he goes, "Ah!"
For silver.
Slim would probably run, if he can do all this in one move. I'm not sure if he can. Goes up, probably rips off a crossbow bolt case that he just conveniently has on him, and does like a spin move, loads his crossbow with it, and he fires at our former waitress, who's now fired. As he says, "You're fired."
She's gone. She's out of the building.
Could he have been able? No, never mind. Okay, yeah, he fires at the one of the other were-rats. Then one of the other two.
Okay, not the wounded one.
Not the wounded one.
All right, open fire.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
That hits. Dirtily.
Okay. And max damage, so 13.
Yikes.
Dang.
Boom. All right. Where-rat looks in shock. And, says, he shot me. Is that it for Slim?
And there's more of that coming if you don't scat.
Scat.
We don't want them to scat in our building.
Scat is a good name for an NPC. Let's just mark that down. All right. Solaris.
All right, so there's one that's like toe-to-toe with Yami. Can I get to that one?
Yes. You
Okay, so
across your tavern. Hey. All right, so you run across the tavern.
mhm.
Suddenly, from the bar, a bottle of liquor hovers in the air and is flung at you. And you hear, "Get out."
I say, we can discuss this later.
18.
Oh, son of a yes.
You're hit for 2 points of damage.
God,
Bugs.
I'm getting an exorcist, I swear. And I keep running toward Yami. And I'm going to, as I'm running, I unsheath wisdom. So now I'm holding diplomacy in one hand and wisdom in the other hand. I'm going to attack with diplomacy with my regular hand. That's a 10 to hit. So slash misses. Then I'm going to attack with wisdom as a bonus action. That is a dirty 20 to hit. So, and because I have an ally within 5 feet, I have sneak attack on this.
Very nice.
So that will be 6 points of damage from the dagger. Because I don't get any of my other bonus to it, so it's just 6.
6 points of damage. Bloodied. Blood. All right.
And I stay there because I use my bonus action to do 2-weapon attack.
All right. So the were-rat shrieks in pain and yells, "Let's get out of here," at the others. So on their turn, all of them polymorph into rat form. And they turn and flee.
Can I stab him?
And provoke from anybody who's adjacent.
I'm stabbing with diplomacy.
Go ahead.
Oh, god damn it. That's a 9.
A 9. Misses. What about the Kurayami?
I got a 7.
Aha. So, it's nighttime. They flee into the streets. Scatter in different directions. Do you want to do anything?
I'm gonna run after the one that was between me and Yami, at least for a little bit.
So first make a perception. To see if you
Slim's going to get the guards, if he can.
Okay. You're going to go find some guards.
Perception with my +4 bonus is a 19.
I will try to counter that with a stealth. I have a +4 to my stealth.
All right.
Charge it
We're
up.
evenly matched.
Charge it up. A 2.
Aha, I see that damn rat. There it goes. I use a bonus action to dash after it.
All right. It tries to hide behind a barrel in an alley nearby, but you see it. So you're going to run over, and what are you going to
I
do?
want to try to catch it.
Oh, no. All right. Hey, that would probably be the grappling rules, which I looked up last week. Which is, and you know what? And if you have more than one attack, your grapple attempt would count as only one of those attacks.
Yeah.
This is one of all these, like, concentration, I can never remember how it works. Grappling, I can never remember how it works.
I believe it's opposed athletics.
Yeah, like the person who's initiating the grapple has to do the athletics check. The person who is trying
They
to
can do acrobatics too, right?
They the one who's trying to get out of it can choose between athletics and acrobatics.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I thought.
I'll do acrobatics because that's dexterity.
I'm doing athletics and it's not that good, but here we go.
+2.
Ooh.
I got a 9 total. 9.
So I rolled a 19 minus 1, so it's an 18 total. Give me that rat.
Wow.
You grab the rat.
I shove it in my pouch and shut the pouch. I'm bringing it back to the tavern.
Okay.
I dash back. And I run inside holding out my pouch.
How are the our former patrons that are fleeing in terror? Did they all get out and everything? Did anybody get hurt?
Yeah, they're fine. They all ran. Except Silverton, who's still just like, he's on a stool, hiding from the rats that are on the floor.
Is he holding his pants up and he's like up on his tippy toes?
Yes.
Yes. While Yami and Slim go do their things, Kurayami probably turns in the direction the bottle came from and just sort of says, "You know you could have helped us. We brought this wreck of a place back to life, and you're just throwing bottles while we get attacked. You know, if those were-rats had their way, this place would just be a ruin again, empty and full of rats and cobwebs and Lord knows what else. You should be happy that we're actually bringing some life to this place. I know you're dead, but..."
There's a long pause, and then an empty shot glass hovers in the air. What do you do?
I'm just going to stand there and look very angry.
It slams on the bar, and then a bottle hovers and opens and pours into the glass. Then the glass slides towards you.
I'll walk over, I'll grab it, and I'll go, "Thank you."
And the glass hovers in the air, and a rag floats in the air, and it's like squirt,
Oh.
squirt, 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 and it
That's
puts
so
the shot
sweet.
glass away. And then the rag starts wiping down the bar.
Thanks. I didn't expect that to work.
This needs Yami's gentle touch.
Are we gonna have a ghost bartender?
We are now.
Where are they gonna put the tips?
Mhm.
Do they got like a apron pouch that they can just like hover and they just put the bills or coins?
Gotta
or
get
something?
the ghost money. Woo.
Solaris comes back in through a window, holding the pouch with the rat in it. I got it!
So Slim is out in the city finding a guard. It's going to be a while, but you two are back in there.
Oh boy.
And so you have the pouch with the rat in it. And what do you want to do?
I want to
Does
question it, but I
Silver-
can't talk rat.
Does Silver have a silver cloak?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna take it off.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna borrow that, sir. And I'm gonna put it down on the ground, and I'm gonna tell Solaris to put the rat on the silver cloak. And I'm just gonna sort of hold it so that this rat can't get out. Like it. I'm gonna hold the cloak so that like the ends are up and there's just like a depression in the middle. So it's almost like a pit or something that this rat can't climb out of.
All right, I dump the rat into the cloak.
Okay. And then you
Hey.
seal it up real quick, or do you just... Okay.
I'm gonna hold it open and I'm gonna start talking to this rat. And I'm gonna say, why? What have we ever done to you, Mr. Rat Halfling?
The rat slowly transforms into halfling form. Do you do anything while it's transforming?
Well, I'll probably take the cloak and sort of wrap my hands in it. And as it's like more humanoid than rat, I'm gonna like try and hold it down. So if he's trying to run or something.
All right. He takes...
I don't think
It's a male halfling. He's got a bloody wound. And he looks at you
Yeah.
fearfully and like tears some of his shirt and starts to wrap up its wound.
Hey, did we say you could fix that yet?
Stops and looks at you nervously.
How about you tell us why you came here and why Danica decided to get a job here? And then maybe we'll let you fix your wound.
Or maybe we'll make a couple more.
So, he sighs what do you want from me?
You drilled a hole in our back wall and let rats in to wreck our business.
I know, I'm just doing my job.
Your job.
Yeah.
Are you being paid? Who's paying you?
I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, yeah.
I pull out wits and wisdom and I go, it's at a time like this that you really should think hard about your life choices.
All right. If you let me go, I'll tell you.
Well,
How about
you tell us
first?
like
and then
she
we'll think
says.
about it.
I work for a guy. He hired us. His name is Emic Froon. He runs this place, Froon's Brews, nearby. He doesn't want any
Wait.
competition.
Didn't Slim say about he went to that place? Some dude had some weird sweater.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Said it was awful.
So this guy paid you to wreck our business?
Yeah.
I've never done anything to him. What? I mean, we have a better
He
restaurant.
tried to buy this place, but Volo outbid him, and he's mad about
Oh,
it.
sucks to be
And
him.
his business isn't doing so good, so he's blaming you.
We just opened. How did we suck up his business?
Well,
Nice of him.
that's one of the many questions you could ask him.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna ask
I
him.
intend
Right?
to.
I put away wits and I pull out diplomacy. I'm like, I'm gonna ask him all right.
I'm going to let the halfling dude go, let him fix up his wounds, and I'm going to flip him a gold piece, and I'm going to say, don't come back. And tell your friends not to come back either, or I will kill all of you. Okay?
He looks at the gold piece and looks at you, a little confused. From behind him, you see a hovering bottle coming closer to the back of his head.
Oh, no.
Do you do anything?
Solaris just smiles.
I just say, the gold was supposed to... Never mind.
It raises up like it's about to hit him in the back of the head.
Okay.
All right.
Where it goes, man.
Breaks the back of his head. He screams, and the were-rat runs out of the building.
That's what you get for messing with us. Wow, that's the first time I've agreed with this guy. And look around for the ghost.
He's actually pretty cool.
You see actually a broom hovering, and all the broken glass is starting to get swept up. There's still like clumps of rats everywhere, like feeding on food that hit the floor and that kind of thing.
Can I, using my minor illusion where I can make noise, can I start making like the sound of like hissing cats to try and scare the rats out of the bar?
Okay.
Just like all of a sudden you just hear cats like.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right.
And I would like to use my speech of Beast and Leaf to just sort of stand at the door and like motion for them to go. Thanks for coming. Okay.
I say to Yami, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you can talk. Yami, tell him to go to that other guy's pub.
Oh my god, that's a good idea. Can I try that?
You can
try and tell him to go to Emic's place?
You can talk to animals.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Remember, we know about the horse uprising in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
So you're gonna tell them to go to Emic Froon's place, Froon's Brews?
I will tell them that he has a nice storeroom, lots of food, place could be pretty good for the rats. Pretty good.
So the rats file out, and a customer comes back in, holding a sheet and a quill. It's Ronan Farrow of the Waterdeep Post. He says, "Hey,
hi, Ronan.
Is it safe now?"
It is. I apologize.
Hey, you want to give me a scoop on what happened?
I do. All right. Evidently, we have a business rival who hired some were-rats. So.
Right.
You know what that means, Ronan? That just means that we have a business that people need to be worried about because we are up and coming and we are the next big thing, and everyone in Waterdeep should check us out. If somebody wants to close our doors permanently, that means we're doing something right.
That's right. And people should know there's never a dull night here at the Noodle Troll.
This is true.
All right, he writes all this stuff down. That's a good place for us to stop. And you'll all hit level 3 as we'll start chapter 3 next week.
Yes!
Yeah.
So make sure you update your characters in D&D Beyond.
Of course.
Which are on the screen right now. Look at that.
Hey.
All right, well, I'm going to use some plugs real quick. Hey, Dylan, you got any plugs?
I do, yes. So, Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Greyhawk channel, I'm in Sean's Secrets Castle Greyhawk game, where we're exploring D&D's original Mega Dungeon. Although, based on how the last session ended, we might be exploring Baba Yaga's hut, or at least meet her. So come stop by there. It should be fun. And Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the D&D channel, as well as here on Power Square RPG, we do Waffle Talk, where we talk about dice camera action. And actually tomorrow, we're going to be doing a special show about the TwitchCon game, which will be tomorrow. So come stop by and watch that.
Jeanette, do you have any plugs?
Who, me? Yeah. So tonight at 9 p.m. on It's Ramrod Dude's Twitch channel, me and Sean and a couple other people are playing in his Rappin' Athuk game. And you should come by and check it out. It's a lot of fun. And apparently we could die anytime. So come watch. It'll be great. And then next Sunday at 4:30 p.m., we have Forge of Fury D&D on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures. And on the Monday night after that, so not this Monday, but the following Monday, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Uncanny_Adventures, we have Call of Cthulhu, Reign of Terror. It should be our second to last session. So they're in the final part of the adventure, and things are ramping up, and the world is ending. So maybe they'll stop it. And also, don't forget, I believe next weekend we have daylight savings, so we fall back an hour on Sunday early in the AM.
That's good. That's the good one, right? Okay.
So don't forget about that. And I think that's everything I've got going on right now.
Scotty, do you have any plugs?
Hopefully we won't lose our heads in the Call of Cthulhu campaign. But tonight, in about 2 hours, I'll be running Solace in Silence, a one-shot from the DM's Guild. And
really?
It will be with level 20 adventures with an epic level boon each. And it'll be a one-shot, and they'll probably all die. It's my Halloween special. So it'll probably be one of the few times they get to run something that high level. So we'll see how it goes.
Crazy.
It'll be with my Trackless C team, so that'll be good.
And then are you guys playing tomorrow morning, your other game?
And we are playing tomorrow morning in our other game as well. For Dragon Heist.
Nice.
Yeah.
So on this channel, in about an hour and a half, we'll be playing Hell's Rebels, converting a Pathfinder path to 5th edition D&D. We're approaching the end of Book 1, so that should be cool. And we have the D&D Beyond set up for that too, so you can check that out. And yeah, tomorrow we'll have Waffle Talk. It'll probably be around 7 p.m. Eastern. Whenever the TwitchCon Dice Camera Action Show ends, we're going to try to start on this channel as soon as we can, so we can talk about it. And don't forget, everybody, that's just a big thing tomorrow. 2:30 Pacific time at TwitchCon, and I assume it'll be on the D&D channel. They're doing a special Dice Camera Action live show at TwitchCon with 4 guest stars, including Felicia Day, Xavier Woods, Malik Forte, and Vivid Vivka. So it's going to be like a big thing. Definitely might want to check that out. And if you need to catch up, you can always go to the Dice Camera Action Wiki on Gamepedia, which I make every week. And also, tonight I'll be playing Brock Netherstorm at 9 p.m. Is that right?
9 p.m.
Eastern for Rappin' Athuk. So you want to check that out.
My good friend.
Yeah, it looks like we just got to keep. So,
oh, crap.
We get to keep it. So there you go. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll see you guys next time.